Shalom Israel. We're the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth of the Bible. We're located right here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A in St. Louis, Missouri. And we're not affiliated with no Israelite group on the planet Earth. All right. Each Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are the weekly classes. Saturday is the Sabbath service. Sabbath service is from 10 to 11 p.m. It's a call-in number for the weekly classes in the Sabbath service, which is 712-832-8330. Second number is 425-436-6260. The access pin 825-1636. If you request transportation, or you seek counsel, or you would like to volunteer with anything ISUPK has going on here in St. Louis, dial 314-696-8288. You also can call that number if you are in need or in want of anything. Call us and we can talk about it, and we can see if you get your problems taken care of, man. Because that's what priests and the prophets do right here in the ISUPK all around the world. All right. You got podcasts and radio shows popping out. First but not least, you know what I'm saying, from all the way from Iowa, we're making a complete circle. We got the Des Moines, Iowa school putting it down with the heavy content podcast all damn week. You know what I'm saying? Not missing a beat, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Brothers out there holding it down strong. Then you swing around to Kansas City, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Akyam up in Kansas City, the mighty KC4, home of the KC4, putting it down. You already know what they doing up there. Then it swings back around right here to St. Louis, man, and via ATL. That's why we come with the STL ATL Connect podcast every Wednesday, man. Look at 5 to 6 Central Standard Time, man. You know what I'm saying? And Captain K and Officer Mashallah, man, you already know what they doing, man. They call Officer Mashallah Officer Cut 'em Up. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call them here. You know what I'm saying? Officer Cut 'em Up. You know what I'm saying? You already know who I am. The killer in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? All right. Officer Ban Azar. And you know, already know me and Cap every Friday night, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, to the Hardway podcast, man. We poured live and direct from St. Lucifer Hill, Missouri, the 314th, the 314 pit of hell, man. You know what I'm saying? The middle of hell, America. You already know what time it is. And then you got Sharpen the Sword Radio, man. You know what I'm saying? Captain crushing everything in sight. They can't see him, man. No, but you see the victims who was sliced by that sharpened up sword, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep running in trying to find somebody who think they can outwit the mighty Captain K. You know what I'm saying? In my book, the most hard worker in Israel, man. He never stops working. That's what he do, man. It's an honor to come up in this school. All right. Tonight, we got Halloween is not a holy day, man. It is not one of the Lord's holiest convocations, man. Matter of fact, before I get the scriptures, I'm gonna show a little video. It's a lot. Got a little video I want to show, man, on the origins of Halloween before we get to the scriptures.
Long after guests leave, viruses and bacteria linger. Air fresheners add a scent, but only Lysol air
and making mischief. But outside of a good time, how would... Every year, millions of people around the country spill into streets, dressed as fairies, goblins, characters from their favorite movie franchise, and everything in between, partying and making mischief. But outside of a good time, how many know why they do it? Today, Halloween is a billion-dollar industry. But exactly how did it get there? While today Halloween is synonymous with commercialism, it wasn't always that way. The word Halloween comes from the words hallow, meaning holy person, and Eid, deriving as a contraction of Eve. And All Hallows Eve finds its origins all the way back in the time of the ancient Celtic pagans with the holiday of Samhain, a 3-day fire festival that essentially celebrated death and rebirth. The Celts, who lived in what is now Ireland, Scotland, the UK, and parts of Northern Europe, based their calendar on the wheel of a year, essentially divided into two halves, the light and the dark. When one gave way to the other, this transition was marked by a fire festival. The word Samhain translates in the modern Irish to summer's end. Samhain celebrated the dead, and particularly the celebratory feast paid homage to loved ones who had passed away recently, essentially as an invitation for their spirits to rejoin the living. Many of Samhain's original rituals have been lost, but what we do know of their holiday traditions from Celtic folklore and ancient Roman historians is that they were intended to connect them to spirits, including costumes, most likely animal or furs, to help them hide from the unfriendly ones, feasting, and making lanterns from hollowed-out gourds, seemingly the birth of the modern pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Sacrifices, generally of crops or animals, were made during this time as an offering to the spirits. It was popular for tricks or pranks to be played by humans and blamed on mischievous spirits. As a result of the Roman invasion, with most of the Celtic land being conquered by Rome in 43 CE, the spread of Christianity and Catholicism would force pagan Celtic traditions to evolve or be completely repressed. In part, many Celtic traditions and popular pagan practices were reframed to fit within a Christian narrative, as a way of converting people with greater comfort and ease. Samhain would evolve into All Saints' Day, which was also referred to as All Hallows' Day, and was intended to be a day to celebrate the Christian saints and martyrs. Essentially, instead of honoring pagan gods and mischievous spirits, they now celebrated Christian figures. While the sacrifices were replaced by food offerings to the poor, the tricks and pranks continued, but instead they were now attributed to the spirits of the saints. Halloween evolved as a more secular version of All Hallows' Eve, and eventually it would become more popular and common practice than All Saints' Day. While Halloween has its origins in the British Isles, there's a great disparity in its popularity in former British colonies. The Puritans who came to colonize America were Protestant and did not celebrate holidays of the Catholic Church, as they were believed to lead to idolatry. In the early days of the American colonies, celebrations of Halloween were mostly forbidden, as they were deemed too pagan or too Catholic by the Protestant colonizers.
No, they just said that the origins originate from paganism, man, or indoctrinated into modern day lifestyle, man. And at certain points, you know what I'm saying, the celebration of this wicked day, you know what I'm saying, the day of damn evil, the day for you to put a damn pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern to ward away and give gifts to the walking dead and all this crap. You know what I'm saying? All these mythological traditions, man. Like now it's being normalized, man. It's being normalized with all the way up until now. It went from the classic costume from being a mummy, a werewolf, Frankenstein, and a witch into all manner of AI and plastic faces, and you can move your mouth and look, it melts onto your face when you put it on, and it looks real. You know what I'm saying? The latex and the plastics that they got out now with all manner of different depictions of demonic entities and Baal and Satan and every damn thing, man. You see it all. But guess what? It's in the Bible, man. It's in the Bible to where we are not to be doing any of these damn things, man, because Halloween is not a holy day, man. We have holy days. We have holy convocations that are in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The Day of Atonement, Passover, just to name a couple. Feast of the Lamb, unleavened bread, man. These are the days where we celebrate. Some of those days we afflict our flesh. You know what I'm saying? So that the Most High will show us favor. But guess what? Our oppressor does not want you to keep the high holy days, because guess what? When we call out to our Father, our God, which art in heaven, once we do that and we call out to him, he will send his son, Yahushua Mashiach, to come back with his army and get us out of this damn hell, man. That's what's going to happen. You know. But we're going to get some scriptures. We're going to start in Exodus, the 22nd chapter, verse 18. It says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." And this scripture here is talking about anyone who has a pot and he's mixing any type of mind-altering substance in it. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, you are a witch. If you are putting white powder mixed with another white powder in a pot with hot water, then dropping ice cubes in it and making it hard, you are a witch. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely a witch. You got a machine and you mixing this with this and you mixing this with that, and you put it into capsules and you distributed it to your community. You are a witch. You know what I'm saying? Don't mix nothing in no damn pot. You understand? You're gonna skip to Deuteronomy. No, we're gonna go to Leviticus 20 and 27. It says, "A man also or a woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them," man. You don't want nothing to do with Halloween, with witches and demons, man. You don't want nothing to do with being a warlock or a Satan worshiper, man. Because in the kingdom, you will surely be put to death, man. All right. Now we're going to go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 18, verse 10. Okay, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of time, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. All the For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. Abomination means the Most High hates it. It hates you. If you want to be a mason, if you want to cast spells and do magic and voodoo and witches and warlocks, and you want to be a palm reader or go up on that crystal ball, you're an abomination to the Most High. And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee. You're going to be drove out of the kingdom, man. You won't make it to the kingdom if you're doing any of these damn things, man. You understand? All right. And go to 2 Kings real fast. We got to get it out of 2 Kings. Second Kings chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire, and used divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke them to anger, man. You sell yourself, man, when you fall under the traditions of your oppressor, man, and worship idols and pass out candy and trunk or treat. You know what I'm saying? Trunk or treat is just another level of trying to dimming and dumbing down this day that you are not supposed to be worshiping. You know what I'm saying? Trunk or treat is accepted first in the Black Christian church. That's where that comes from. You understand? And it went, like I said, it went from monsters to now superheroes and fairies and Batman and Barbie and all them, man. They're still the same damn thing, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Pass it through the fire, man. You making your children celebrate this wicked day, man. And it's up to you that making them doing it. You making them pass through the fire, man. You're teaching them heathen traditions, man. And it says you provoke the anger of the Most High God when you do it. All right. And that anger is only towards our nation, Israel. You understand? That's who the anger is from. All right. But let's get a little bit more of this video.
Though elements of it began to incorporate into secular harvest-related events in the 1800s. The mid-19th century saw a large influx of immigrants entering the country, especially Irish immigrants who were greatly impacted by the potato famine. With these people came Halloween customs, out of which one of America's favorite holidays was formed. In keeping with the mischief, children would dress in costumes and be given money or fruit for artistic offerings like poetry, songs, or even jokes, instead of prayers. By the late 19th century, children were playing seemingly innocuous pranks on their small local communities. Adults would soon find incentives to dissuade children from playing pranks. Enter trick-or-treating. The 20th century would finally see the commercialization of Halloween. By the 1920s and 30s, Halloween merchandise evolved to pre-made costumes for both children and adults. After World War II in the 1950s, the economic boom had candy manufacturers getting on the Halloween bandwagon. Movies and TV are also largely responsible for the proliferation of Halloween as a mass-market holiday. Cinemas in the 50s offered scary movie festivals. And in the 60s, the new television industry began running Halloween specials during Halloween season. By 2015, the National Retail Federation predicted spending on Halloween could reach $6.9 billion. Whether you believe that we've lost the meaning or not, Halloween has since evolved far beyond the days of pagan fire festivals. For more than a month out of the year, costume stores show up out of nowhere. Candy corn and Halloween-themed candies dominate whole aisles of grocery stores, and spooky shows and movies build out entire TV station schedules. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to dress up as a gruesome goblin or a sexy cat, or ignore the holiday altogether, Halloween has stood the test of time and proven itself as a holiday that's here to stay.
Yeah, so there you have it, man. Halloween is a $1 billion industry, even if it's just for a couple of weeks in October. You know, like, come on now. Don't get caught up in the don't get caught up in the okie doke, man. Falling for the okie doke, steady falling for it. Knowing that the Most High says it's an abomination, something he hates. You understand? And that's just what it is, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, ye are not to follow these traditions, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna get it out of the Bible, man. Don't take my word for it, man. But definitely get into these classes and learn from the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under command of Junior YAHANNA, man. Right here in Jeremiah 10, verse 2, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." We are not to believe any of the things that they push upon us, man. We are not to learn the way of the damn heathen. The heathen are these other nations round about us who have been having their foot on our damn neck from thousands of years, you know. And guess what? The only way we're gonna come up out of it is we don't celebrate Halloween. If we don't be in the holiday spirit, you know what I'm saying? Halloween and what's next? Thanksgiving and Christmas. You're not to celebrate none of those days. They are not holy days, man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't eat candy. Not saying that you can't have turkey and dressing. Not saying that you can't give someone you love a present or buy your damn kids a present and wrap it. Just don't do it in December or nowhere near one of the 12 days of damn Christmas, like the song says. Don't fasten a tree in your house with nails so that it does not move, and thinking that you're doing something, you're blessed in highly damn favor. You're not blessed in highly favor. You are an abomination. You're doing an abominable thing. You'll do something that the Most High is going to hate you for. So don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Learn not the way of the heathen. All right. Next scripture. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 45. It says, "My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord," man. There it is, man. You gotta get out of these mindset of want to celebrate Halloween, which is not a holy day. It is an evil day, man. It is a wicked day, man. People are going to get poisoned. People are going to get kidnapped. People are going to get art. People are going to get SA. People are going to get unalive. All in the name of just having some wicked little fun. You can let your hair down and put in fangs over your real teeth and lights in your contacts so they glow in the dark. You know, everybody in the bar doing that. The teeth and the eyes glowing and all that. You know, like it's scary, it's spooky. But guess what? It's not scary and spooky. I'm gonna tell you what is scary and spooky, man. You know what I'm saying? The full moon is not scary and spooky. Black cats are not scary and spooky. Dressing your house up with fake uh spider webs all over it and all that, none of that's scary and spooky. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But guess what is? The Lord's anger is scary. That's what's scary. You having the Lord angry with you, that is scary, man. You know what I'm saying? That is fearful, man. That will put goosebumps over your whole body just thinking about what the Lord can do to you, what hell he can put you through. You know, just with Satan and his minions coming at you all the damn time. Say you get past that. You're not getting past the Most High and his crew and his angels. You're not getting past it. Satan works for the Most High. He is one of his soldiers that he sends out to test you, tempt you, see what's going on with you. Don't listen to the church talking about he's a red man under the ground. He's gonna get you. You're gonna fall in a hole. He's gonna burn. He's gonna stick you with a pitchfork. That's a damn lie. But like I said, the anger of the Lord is scary, not the full moon and the black cat. That's not scary. Not a house of mirrors. Not a fun house with animatronics and people running around jumping out on you out the side of the wall. That's not scary. The anger of the Lord is scary. All right. Let's get it out of Revelations. Last scripture. Revelations 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, man. So that's what you're going to get, man. You're going to get a plague, man. You're going to get a curse from the Most High for celebrating Halloween, man. You're going to pass it down to your kids by teaching your kids to celebrate Halloween. Even if she ain't dressing up like a monster, even if he not dressing up like Freddy Krueger or Jason or Chucky. He Batman or he Fortnite. He can be any of those things. She can be Barbie. She can be the damn Dora the Explorer. And it's the same damn thing. You just try to water it down. You're still celebrating paganism, man. An abomination, man. You are an abomination. You're teaching your children to be abominable. They're going to grow up and have their kids going out begging for some damn candy with needles and poison in it and ecstasy and fentanyl in it. Is that what you want? They're making the drug packages look just like the candy and the chip packages now. Gummies aren't gummy no more. I don't know one who wants to eat a gummy. You never know what's going to be in. You don't know if it's a drug gummy or a gummy. This don't give me no damn gummy, especially around Halloween. I don't want nothing gummy around Halloween. Guess what? You don't know if you're going to get a trick or a damn treat. And it might land you in the hospital, poison, and you won't wake back up. Getting your stomach pumped. Having your children lose their mind over some type of psychedelic drug that someone decided to trick off into their damn candy bag. Their sweet tarts wasn't no sweet tart. It was fentanyl or heroin, and they never wake up. Is that what you want? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to come out of the traditions of our oppression. And with that, I'm in the class because the white man is the damn devil. Shalom, Israel.